Hello, everybody. It's Christy. Happy Thursday. It's Trading Card Thursday. I know I wasn't supposed to come on tonight, and I told you guys no. My schedule is very messed up, you guys. But anyway, I didn't end up babysitting anyway, so I just cooked dinner. Rob is running late. As you can see, I am in my dining room crafting with you because my light is still being set. Like, he had to set it up. Now, I wanted to make something clear, okay? He was so worried. He's like, your followers are going to think that I did not put it up right. So I have to set the record straight. It was not him. Basically, how he put the light up was on top of the ceiling. Hello, Marlene. He put the light on top of the ceiling, or, fixated to the ceiling. The paint on the ceiling, because it's not like a normal ceiling, you guys. It's kind of like a built-in room, so the ceiling isn't like a normal ceiling. I don't know if that really makes sense to you guys or whatever, but the paint job was just, I guess, not pre-treated, or it was terrible, and the paint literally peeled off. I don't know if it's because of the heat in that room, because that room really doesn't have an air conditioning vent. We keep it open though all the time. So I was just flabbergasted that, of course, it's been up there for over 6 months. And of course, the time it would fall was when I was live. So anyway, he had to wait until he came home last night to fixate that on, and we had to peel back that paint. So now it's just on that actual surface. Anyway, this story is way too long, but basically he put it back up and we're waiting for that to set. So I should be back in my craft room tomorrow. Fingers crossed. It is Fun Friday. I do plan on getting live and doing something patriotic with you, but in the meantime, it is Trading Card Thursday and we are going to get started. We are making this one very quick because I have no idea when he's going to be home, and this is my dinner table, so I definitely have to clean up my mess before so we can eat. So, how is everybody? Marlene, how are you? I know I didn't even tell you guys that I was coming on, so if nobody comes on, it's definitely okay. The replays are always here. And I have a date with Sandy. Hopefully Sandy comes on. So Sandy and I are going to FaceTime tonight and talk about stencils, and she's going to show me some things. I'm so glad you're good, Marlene. Okay, I'm going to show you, if you guys want to do this, it's super fun, and I've got, my mom and I have got some names. My mom's not even on here yet. My mom's been inviting people to the groups and stuff, so definitely if you want in on it, definitely let her know. So I did my first trade, okay? And then I did a second trade because of the little cards that I made, and we're gonna make one of these tonight too. So I did my first trade and I got them in the mail, and they were so fun to get. I got them while I was on vacation. This came from Christina. I won't disclose her last name, but thank you, Christina. She was so cute. Look at that sticker. It was so cool. But anyway, these are the cards that we traded. She even gave me some little extras to play with. Look at you guys. She gave me a little bug, and this looks like someone took a hole punch to it, right? It's very cool. I love that background. And then a little fish. That's perfect for all my beachy things, because you guys know I like beachy things. And then she gave me, I guess this was like a little extra piece of paper, but I love that little turtle back there. That looks very cool, like a background. But these are the ones we traded for. You guys know me, and I love my Disney. So this is my favorite Disney fairy from Sleeping Beauty. So this is Fauna, and she's so cute. She's the one that bakes the cake, and she's super cute. I'm trying to see if I feel like somebody's outside, but I could be wrong. And then of course I'm an 80s baby, so My Little Pony, and this is the one she made me, and it's My Little Pony, and it says Shine. So hello there, Cheryl. Thanks for joining me. I'm showing the two cards. These are my first traded cards. So aren't they super cute? Thank you for sprinkling me. I'm in my dining room. You'll have to go back and watch the replay. That's my whole, Cheryl, did you see my light and my craft room fell on live? It was hilarious. I mean, it didn't hurt me or anything. It didn't hit me, but it fell on live and it was super funny. So my husband had to fix it. It's setting back into the ceiling. So I had to show you guys. I know, right? Christina is her name, and she is in my group that I joined. I only joined 2 groups because I can't keep track of everybody. It's so crazy. Hello, Shay Shed. How are you? Chloe, come here. Come here. I'm sorry, guys. The dogs are out, and they see people coming home from work. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the cards that I made. I have showed these before. I did mail the 2 of them out to Christina because I did trade with her. But this is one of the cards. I have somebody special in mind for this one already. Hello, Mom. So this is the first one. And then I just use words. Hello, Austin Terry. Hello, Mom. This is the Love a Lot Bear. And these are the ones that we made. And then the Tender Heart Bear, I don't know if you can see, but he's got like a little red charm because that's his little belly. So it worked perfect right on there. And then, hey, sorry about the dogs, guys. And then this is Funshine Bear with all kinds of vibes. And then I just used like a little word to go with it. This one says amazing. Aren't they cute? So I'm a Care Bear Spaniel. I'm going to show you how we made these. We're going to make one, okay? Because I've got the supplies. And then we'll make, if we have time, we'll do another one. I think I was going to do a patriotic one. Hello, Carol. Good morning, I should say. Is it morning time where you're at? Carol is in Australia, you guys. Okay, so let me see if I can find. I do have the things to make patriotic, so maybe we'll make one up real quick. We'll see what happens. All right. I always say that, you guys. If we were playing a drinking game, we'd all be, definitely a few in as much time as I say that. I just go with the flow, guys. I'm just a go with the flow type person. I don't need all this extra stuff. So, where'd my scissors go? There they go. And then I did get some more Mod Podge. Hi, Peggy! Peggy, long time no see. I know I haven't been on live lately. Just life and everything else. And I had to help my family with their Disney trip for my nephew. And that was a ton of fun because, that's me. That's all me. Okay, so I want to see. I do have a card for this one. Let me put. Chloe, that is enough. I'm sorry, guys. I'll be back in my craft room tomorrow and hopefully. But when Daddy's coming home and it looks like he's going to be home in like 15 minutes. So that's great. So we'll probably only be on for about 15 minutes. We're going to see how quick we can make a card. They're just playing now. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a card and then I'm going to make this a card. Come here. That's enough. Go lay down. That is enough. No more. I can't tell them to stop playing, but it's like, oh, Mommy's online. Okay, so let me show you guys where I got. Hi, Connie, how are you? It's 10 a.m. Friday. Happy Friday, Carol. Whoop, whoop, Friday, girlfriend. I hear you. Okay, so this is where I got the Care Bears. Okay, I know some of you guys probably were wondering or asking. So you guys, I find pictures or labels or stickers or anything that I can to make my cards, okay? So these particular Care Bears, I did print them on cardstock paper through my regular HP printer, and I used the cover of this calendar that I got from Five Below. So I was able to do this side and then this side. So it took, because it's a bigger, obviously it's like square and it's bigger. So it took 2 color copies and I copied them on cardstock, which makes them a little bit more, sturdier for your card. So that's how I did that one. Now, obviously, if you go through, that's not going to be good for a card. But some of them that have, a couple of the different characters, you can go in and if you have a fancy printer, you can color copy it. And I mean, as long as you're not selling these are just for trading, guys. So you can color copy it and then you can reduce it. Or my mom always goes to her local print shop and she knows a very sweet lady by heart, and she always talks to the lady and they are friends now because she's in there all the time. So I want to see which one I want to do. I did not do Good Luck Bear yet, or Bedtime Bear. So I think I'm going to do Good Luck Bear because I have the best sticker that will go with this, and I'll show you guys in a second. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm sorry about the dog. If it's bothering you, you don't have to watch the live. But there's nothing I can do about her. She hears stuff and she's protecting her house. All right. So we're going to do Good Luck Bear. Now, you can take this, your card already, or you can do the pre-cut one. I think I'm just going to do the pre-cut one because I am going to put another background on this, okay? So I chose, and I have all these scrap papers different places, right? So I'm going to choose this, and we're going to make what we call a collage card. The collage cards are basically anything you want, placed however you want, and I really like it that way. Yes, she is doing her job, I know. I can't really yell at her, but it's like, I'm sorry, because I know some people don't do dogs and stuff. So I am going to just cut out what I need so I can save my scrap paper for another project. And I don't know if my husband's home yet or what. So what I do is I use a little makeup sponge. I use this one a little bit today. And I just put a little Mod Podge on it, and then I Mod Podge it to there, and it doesn't take a whole bunch. So that's what I'm going to do just to kind of put that background on that card. And that way this one will be, you can put a plain card in between, to be honest. Like what I would normally do is this. So, I mean, I guess we can do that. Let me see how that turns out. We'll go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of Mod Podge and then just kind of squeegee it all the way around. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. And I got to keep an eye on my time because I'm supposed to be having a little meeting with Miss Sandy, but I told her anytime after 8. So we're just going to do one real quick today. All right, so I'm going to put my plain card in between so it's nice and sturdy. And remember, if you are going to be doing it professionally through the ATC sites and groups, you do want to make sure, I know I just got that on my tablecloth, you do want to make sure it's the correct size for the different, because if you're going to be training a lot of people, put them in books. Like I don't have my book with me. It's in my craft room, but you guys hear me. You guys know what I'm saying. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that background down. Now that background brings a lot of color into this besides the green. It's got some blue in it. It's got some pink. And I think it's going to look really cute what we're doing. So right now, this is, because I put the Mod Podge on the back, this is dry and we can still work with this. And I'm going to show you how quick it is, just kind of whip these up. So I'm going to put some of my little red tape, which you can get at Hobby Lobby, which this is the one that my mom was using and she loved it. And actually, I don't mind it either. It's pretty cool. Once you get used to it. I did struggle a little bit, but as long as you put it down first, and then you can peel it up. So let me pull, I kind of double-sided that first. Oh well, we'll see what we can pull up. And then we'll place it down on our card. And then I'll show you the stickers that I bought. So when you're out and about and looking for like stamps and stickers, you want to look for sentiments that are going to be with your card. That's going to go with your card or with the message that you're trying to send for the person that you're trading with. Okay. So like the ones I did here is "You make my world happy." That can be any theme, anything on it. You don't necessarily need words. I didn't put words on this one or this one. Amazing. This is telling that person that they're amazing. And then, of course, this one works as well, too, with Cheer Bear. You make my world happy. Like, that's just sending a message. You can also use stickers with sentiments that say different things. I'll show you my stickers here in a second. I do still struggle with this tape sometimes, you guys, but I think it's because of my nails. I have fresh nails on, so. All right, so I'm gonna place this. I don't necessarily wanna put it in the middle, but I wanna put it maybe to the bottom and to the side so I can fit some words up here or something else. So you can always lay down your card first and then stick everything on just to make sure. You love the Care Bear theme? Me too. Me too. Girl, I'm going to show you what I bought at the store. Okay, so I'm going to go down and to the right so I can put some wording and stuff on here. Now, these are stickers. I think I got these a long time ago. I want to say they were from Hobby Lobby. I'm really not sure. But I have this sticker down here that says Wild and Free, and it's green. So it matches my Good Luck Bear. So if we had a sticker that said Good Luck, I would definitely use that one. Now, you can either put it in the center, put it to the side, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and kind of put it kind of like at an angle. Oh, let's see, I want to put that at an angle to go with the pattern of my background, like this. Okay, so you can read it that way. And then we, of course, can put as little as much as you like. I'm gonna go ahead and add just a little bit of washi tape. And I started to find some of my washi tape that I've had for years, you guys, and it made me so happy. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the washi tape in half, and I'm going to put a little bit at the top and a little bit to the side. So let me do that. Thank you for sprinkling, Marlene. I missed that comment earlier. I'm not used to being in this, area, you guys. I know I've come on in my dining room before, but now you can hold it there and just kind of cut up in that direction. And then you can, I would definitely measure it, but since we're doing this really quick live, I don't really need to measure it. So now I've got 2 pieces. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one at the top. It's okay if it's not, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, this one is supposed to be like a collage. And then I'm gonna put it kind of down the side, but I'm gonna stick it underneath that sticker, or I'm gonna try to. It is a puffy sticker, so anything that you put that's raised, that's not gonna fit in an envelope really well, you want to go ahead and put either extra postage or make sure you mail it and tell them, to hand stamp it. You just got to be careful with that when you're sending cards with bigger elements. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fold that over on that crease. And then I can cut my ends off. Like, I don't need this big end. And that kind of holds it in place. And the washi tape pretty much sticks on there pretty well. Of course, that side's crooked, but. So there's that so far. Hello, Betsy, how are you? You got Lisa Frank stickers? My mom said she found some Lisa Frank stickers at Dollar Tree, you guys. So the last thing I'm gonna put on here is this little heart because it's yellow and green and it matches our Good Luck Bear. So, and that's pretty much it. You can make this more complicated, not complicated, but you can make it more intricate if you like. But I like to keep things kind of simple. Some people go all out and they look gorgeous. But I think just like a pretty background, your focus piece, some wording, and maybe like another sticker or another little element and a little bit of washi tape, I think they turn out very, very cute. So there is our card for tonight. There is our, and of course on the back, and I know my mom has taught you guys this, on the back you want to put, like, if you want to name the card or give it a title, especially if you are doing like artwork, like original artwork on the card. If you're not using like a piece of, you know, artwork that's already pre-cut or something. My mom today and picked up a brand new pack of trading card pages to put ATCs in. Marlene, that is a great deal. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Are you going to start doing them, Marlene? Oh, they're super fun. And this is something that you could like really just sit on your lap and just like make the pieces. Like you can just cut the cards or just put like the background on the card. That is such a great deal, Marlene. You lucked out on that, Loan. Look, you lucked out. It's good luck there. But yeah, these, you want to look for stickers that, you know, are smaller in size. I have a few other options to show you. I know I showed you these before. These, I think a friend gave me. The price tag on these were hefty. They were $5.79 at some point. But my friend gave these. And then this is like happiness, forever, always. Things I love about you, adorable. Like those is a good idea. And then they do have packs of like faith stickers. So, oh, you have a book already, Marlene? I didn't know you did that. I think maybe you did tell me that now that I'm thinking about it. I'm sorry, my head has been in the clouds lately, you guys. I've been stressed out with my bank and everything else. See, these say trust in the Lord and faith. God is love. Like these would be really pretty. Even if you just did a hand-drawn cross, or even if you use like that cross and just get some really pretty backgrounds. Look at all of them on the back of there. And you go when it's half off, or not half off, but 40% off, and you get a little. But that's a lot of stickers for $5 and $6, you know? These are like, have that black background. I kind of like that. That looks really pretty for vintage. Okay, can we do one more? I think we're gonna try one more, you guys. We're gonna try one more. Let me show you what I got real quick, because I do want to go ahead and I want to do a patriotic one, because I know I showed you guys my vintage patriotic things, right? I want to show you what I got. So you guys, I did get another pack of playing cards. I think when I start doing Happy Mail, I'm going to start including a couple of those. If you guys don't have your own, just let me know. The Dollar Tree had some really neat things, and I wanted to show you real quick. Now, this one, of course, would probably be a little bit too big for a card. Maybe not. Maybe just barely. This one says sunshine. This one says friend. This one says hello and hello. Yes, and we are picking a winner before May 31st for anybody that comments on the lives that we're doing these on. So we are picking a winner. So I got those, and they're like little wooden pieces. I also got these, which is really cute. I really got it for this sticker because this really relates to what we're going to be working on next week. And Daddy's home. And then I got these, which these were the last pack. It says artist, and it's got all these on there. Guys, we'll excuse her for a second. She's not going to stop. All right, let's make our, I'm going to open these so we can make our card. Yes, I know, Daddy is home. This is every night, you guys. They get very excited. Can you push them up because I'm live? Just say hi to them. That's what they do every day. Daddy comes home. They're cute. Aw. The stickers are the dogs. I say both. Okay. These are cool. They've got like cool tattoos on them, right? Okay. Real quick, let's do this. So I'm gonna put a little bit of Mod Podge on here. And then I gotta get on my call with Sandy. I've gotta call her. It really doesn't matter which side you do it on. I'm just gonna do it on this side for now. Although I should have probably cut my, and you don't need very much, just enough to like get it sticky. And then you're just gonna put your cardstock on there. And I just use a makeup brush. These are cheaper than buying those big brushes. You love the cards, Connie? Thank you so much. Okay. I just stuck my hand in the montage. That was nice. Okay, so let me do a quick little patriotic one here. You guys, I had to run to the grocery store and make dinner, so that's why I am later than usual. All right, I'm just gonna stick it down. It's okay if you have a little bit over. You could always corner the edges, or honestly, it's okay if it's a little bit smaller, as long as it fits in the books, right? That's all that matters. Okay, so you guys remember me showing you the little vintage characters, right? Actually, I have them. Those are the ones. I have them right here. So we did work with these before, and I made those little peat pots with them, right, for the vintage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn them into a trading card. Now, it's okay if they're a little bit bigger than the trading card, because we can always cut them to size. Like, I like this one. And then we got those. Some of them, they're not gonna always work to cut to size, but I am trying to find one that will be okay. And I'm thinking it's gonna be this little girl. I'm thinking this little girl will work. Okay, so obviously it's a little bit too big, but that's okay. We're going to kind of cut her off right there, and then we'll put the border down. So let me see about how far up I want her. And you can always flip it over and just to get an idea of where you want to cut her off at. So we're just going to slip her out and cut her out like this. There is a little hole, but you don't have to poke it through. Okay? So she does have a different way to look each time. I think we're going to go ahead and just keep her facing this way. So let me flip her over and put her sticker on the back. And then what I would say, the only thing I'm not gonna have is, I don't think I have those with me. Maybe I'll look in that bag. You could do little, you guys, I don't have all my stuff out because obviously it's in my craft room. But what you could do is you can take little spots of like puffy paint or even just regular acrylic paint and just do little dots on the side, or you know, just to make it look like little stars. But this actually has stars on it, so we're going to use that too, I think. But I chose this red and white background just to have a little bit of pattern to it. So let me pull off. He's checking it out. I think he said I can have my light back tomorrow, which would be wonderful. Okay, we're gonna put her down just a little bit further. All right, so there's that. And then I have this little piece that I can use. See how this has the blue stars? That's perfect. Hello, Mickey, how are you? Mickey, we're making our ATCs tonight. We just made a little good luck bear with Care Bears. You'll have to watch the replay, but here's the one we just made. We made that one, and I just used an image that I copied from a calendar. You guys know these calendars, you can use any of the calendars that are at Dollar Tree. And right now they're probably on clearance because we're halfway through the year already. Can you believe we're halfway through the year already, you guys? I can't believe we're halfway through the year already. That's just insane to me. Okay, that's actually perfect. That's how I want it. So I'm gonna use this stars, I almost said fabric because I work with fabric all the time too, you guys. The stars paper. And then I have the perfect, I think I have the perfect bottom to it too. And I'm just gonna make it about the length. Now you could use, you know, other tape or glue, whatever you wanna use. But this is actually perfect. So next week, you guys, we are gonna be doing fashion cards. So like the old fashioned, like serendipity and stuff, that's what we're gonna be working on next week. I found these little dress pattern girls, like they look like the serendipity. I found them on Temu a while ago and I ordered them and I haven't done anything with them yet. So next week's theme is going to be like dress forms and old fashioned, like old vintage fashion. If you guys understand that, if I said it right. Okay, perfect. Actually, I don't know which one I'm gonna do. That's too thick. Okay, so I have this blue that's gonna border this along. Now, if I had a cute little star, which I don't, but let me show you what the hearts look like. And these were gifted to me too, but you can find them like these. Use buttons, anything you have. But there's the hearts. But if I had a cute little star, I'd put it right up there for her. But it's okay. And then I'm just gonna put another little border down here. And now I feel like she really is missing something. But let me see what I have. You guys, look for charms on clearance and stuff like that. I could always put a little, let me see if this will work. I can put a little sparkly at the top. Hello, Dawn. Howdy, Dawn. Hi, Sandra. I'm almost done, you guys. We're just whipping up a few ATC cards for tonight. Let me stick this. Did I glue that down? Yeah, I did. That's all right. I'll show you the two that we made. We made a patriotic one for Memorial Day, and then we made a Care Bear one, and I'll show them to you at the end. Oh, look at that glitter. It looks so cute. Okay, and you guys, this came from the pack from Amazon, okay? These were all the ones that were in the pack. You just cut them down to size. Okay, and of course we would do another one on the back with like our information, okay? But hello, Gina. Everybody's hopping on tonight. Okay, so that's it, you guys. In what? Less than 30 minutes or about 30 minutes, we made 2 cards and I chit-chatted too in the meantime. So here's our patriotic card. You guys have to tell me which one you like better. And those were from the little things from Amazon. If you guys want the link for them, I do have it. So I can post it in the comments if you want. And then there's our Care Bear one. So which one do you guys like better? Very nice cards. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes less is more when it comes to cards, okay? But we'll be getting more intricate with some of the cards. I just like to make mine a little simple, just so they're nice and easy to read. You love them both, Betsy? Both? You love them both? You can't pick your favorite? These are the other Care Bear ones. I really like this one. I think I'm keeping this one for me because I love the way I put his heart on his belly. That's tender heart. But you like the Care Bears, but they're both awesome. Patriotic for me, Care Bear for my niece. Awesome. Well, I'll be your niece, Dawn, because I love all that stuff. So these are the 2 that we made. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been a while, and I know, you know, hopefully my light will be fixed by tomorrow. I'm hoping. Let's see, what else is going on? Everybody's going to have a good weekend, right? Because it's a longer weekend for some of us. I know it's a longer weekend for me, so I may hop on a little extra. I just want everybody to enjoy their time with their families. And I will be making more crafts for you guys. I do plan on doing an auction for some of my items. I will probably make it for the end of June. I've got to look at some of my shows and stuff that I already have scheduled. Do you have the link on your page? I don't have a fancy like Amazon store. Amazon is not allowing me to get an Amazon storefront for some reason. I have no idea why, because I meet all the criteria. But I can send you the link, Dawn, if you want to put it, or I'll put it in the comments when I'm done. You gotta give me a minute to find it, because sometimes links don't always work for me properly. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this craft. I'm going to go hop over because I got a little date with Miss Sandy from Keeping It Crafty with Sandy. We are doing a little FaceTime tonight, and we're going over a couple things. Yes, absolutely, I will. They're only about $10, and you get all of these. You get usually like 2 or 3. They're very cute, and there's others to choose from. So if you don't really like these particular ones, you can always like go to the bottom where it says more like this or whatever, and it shows you more. So we've crafted with these 3 times already. Yes, hopefully we'll have fun. I gotta call her because I gotta wait till after I'm done eating. Hopefully she'll be okay with that. Sandy, if you're on here, just give me a minute, girl. All right, you guys, I love you, and I will be on for Fun Friday tomorrow. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, my craft room light will be okay. So I will tell Sandy you said hi. Yes, of course, Sandy. Or man, of course, Sandra. I can't talk tonight. All right, guys. Go make some cards. I'll see you later. Bye.